Ladies and gentlemen, friends and allies, I stand before you today honoured and privileged to be able to call you comrades. The definition of a comrade is a fellow member of a fraternal group or organisation, and thanks to your generosity and goodwill, that is exactly what we are. The National Ambulance Service Representative Association, or NASRA, was born out of that goodwill and is today a sister branch of the PNA. I take this opportunity to thank Mr. Liam McNamara, Des Kavanagh for his invaluable support and advice, and also the advice and support of Seamus Murphy and Paul Brophy, both of whom have helped us integrate seamlessly into our new alliance. Our gratitude also to Lydia, Aisling and Elaine, and indeed all of the Serving Officer Board, without whom the process of establishment would have been a near impossible task. Along with the Irish Fire and Emergency Services Association, we are part of a new strategic alliance, a powerful lobby group not only dedicated to protecting our members' pay and our members' condition, but into the future committed to improving them. Our new alliance has been born into one of the most hostile economic environments and one of the most reverberating anti-public service agendas since the foundation of this state. Yet our values and our attempt to facilitate a new order, which is inclusive for all, is one of honour and as such is a worthy cause. Historically, Irish society has outcast those who attempt to change the old order. It has condemned those who stand with conviction against what they perceive to be unjust and punishes those who have the courage to do so. We will be subjected to all of this, not least by those trade unions that capitulate to the whimsical ranting of economists and media speculators, people who in turn portray frontline professionals as blood-sucking parasites, people who have no idea of the role we play in society, and people who have no interest in the role we play in society. As frontline professionals, we have many common interests, for example, the global attempt at privatisation of public services. As trade union activists, our concerns are not just that of ourselves, but they also encompass the idea of a delivery of a professional frontline public service free from the threat of corporate profiteering. We are acutely aware of the expectations of the public we serve and their right to a competent and equitable service which meets their needs. We do not need lectures about public service reform from people who have never risked their lives to ensure the safety and well-being of others. Our members have paid with their lives whilst ensuring that those who need us in their darkest hour are not left to chance. Yet our banking system and the orchestrators of its downfall are deemed more of an asset to this state than our frontline professionals. Our paramedics and our firefighters, our psychiatric nurses and our general nurses, our Gardaí and our prison officers, and indeed our defence forces. Unselfish and brave people who are the very backbone upon which Irish society is dependent on to maintain civility and order. Ireland's statutory paramedics today stand proud of the fact that we are one of the most reformed and progressive professions in the world. At the beginning of the new millennium, the ambulance service was a non-regulated profession with no skill matrix or clinical practice guidelines to adhere to. Since the inception of the Pre-Hospital Emergency Care Council in the year 2000, we now have signed up to a regulatory body with published clinical practice guidelines, which are now on their third edition. We are now answerable to a Fitness to Practice Committee and bound over to hold our place on a register of pre-hospital practitioners. We have a medicinary formulary consisting of 16 drugs for paramedics and 40 drugs for advanced paramedics. We have a skill matrix consisting of 90 potentially life-saving interventions for paramedics and 108 interventions for advanced paramedics, including invasive procedures such as needle cricothyrotomy, needle thoracocentesis and endotracheal intubation. Ambulance personnel have completed additional courses such as non-violent crisis intervention, pre-hospital trauma life support, paediatric education for pre-hospital providers, major incident medical management and support, and advanced driver training courses. This modernisation process includes an undertaking to partake in further training and development, and our members have agreed to e-learning models of further education through the Pre-Hospital Emergency Care Council's online academy. This e-learning virtual package has been designed and developed in order to assist practitioners in achieving new practitioner levels. NASRA welcomes this initiative and have always maintained our commitment to patient care and best practice. Yet we face a difficult but a not insurmountable obstacle in being recognised as a bona fide trade union, not least by HSE National Ambulance Service Management, who have adopted, along with their partnership colleagues in SIPTU, a better the devil you know idiom in relation to recognition. It was one of the founding fathers of this once great nation, Pádraig Pearse, who said, "Beware of the thing that is coming, beware of the risen people who shall take what ye would not give." And his words echo the sentiments of our members today. The PNA are no strangers to obstacles being placed in the way of recognition. Yet 40 years later, and some 6,500 members stronger, here you are. I commend you and the officer boards that have served you through the years for your dedication and commitment to your profession, And it is with pride that I can say to you that NASRA was born from that same enthusiasm and passion. And it is our unflinching integrity and our willingness to serve our members that will ensure NASRA's success as a branch within our new alliance. And so as we close one chapter in P&A history, so begins another, one which will see our union grow and prosper and cement its reputation within the wider public sector arena as a union for frontline professionals by frontline professionals. Thank you.